5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are no longer working from home. We are literally living in our office. How do you navigate work-life balance? We'll be talking about that next with an expert on the Jeff Crilley Show.
Is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show. Well, let's be honest. I think all of us are having trouble with work-life balance, especially if you're working from home. When does work stop and family begins? Especially sometimes you're looking after small ones at home. So to talk about that today, Lisa Marais, she is with Accenture. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much, Jeff. Great to be here.
Well, not only are you a mom, but you're also an expectant mom. So this subject is probably near and dear to your heart as well. Have you been working remotely?
Yeah, we're working remotely since March, where we, shut down. Accenture does work virtually, so we have been doing it, for many, many years. But really, as soon as our clients shut down, we then had to start working full-time Monday to Friday from homes as well.
Absolutely. And I know you guys do so many things, soup to nuts, business strategy, technology, digital consulting. You do so much for your clients. Is this something you're helping your clients navigate? Because they must be wrestling with it as well.
No, absolutely. When COVID first hit, a number of our clients, had wished that they had, operations in the cloud, had wished that they, had more e-commerce and were able to, be more digitally transformed, as well as just how to enable their workforce from working from home. So, we were very quickly able to mobilize and help and share our experience that, we've been living and breathing, and get people up virtually on Microsoft Teams or whether it was Skype for Business very quickly, help with some engagement plans because obviously things were very new, how to get virtual communities and still ensure that the talent was comfortable, and then obviously then start working on the business problems that they had on supply chain, getting products to market, whether it's just directly to consumers or back to businesses, and as well as how to get online, be able to do things, and how to access data and know where anything is at any given point in time.
Well, I know one of the things that you're very passionate about is women in the workplace, and it has become an issue in a lot of companies right now, and you never want to make an employee choose between work and family, especially if they have young ones at home.
Yes.
So talk some more about that.
No, for sure. And, Accenture's done a lot of research, and especially over the last 3 years, really been looking to gauge, what is the impact on gender equality across the workforce and how it actually creates more innovation, background, experience, diversity, results in kind of a better work environment for people and actually impacts bottom line. So our CEO, Julie Sweet, has been very supportive of gender equality. We have declared metrics, targets. We started to look at comprehensive action plans and how do we actually change our recruiting, training, engagement plans as well to make sure that everyone can bring their whole self to work every day.
Absolutely, and I have to brag on you. You are something of a star. We're going to show some pictures of you in the DBJ. You've received not just one, but 2 awards, 40 Under 40, and then also the DBJ Business Women of the Year Award. Congratulations. Tell us more about those honors.
Thank you so much. And I would love to say that it is all me, but we have such an incredible team that is kind of behind me, and some bold leaders that really do encourage you to be everything that you want to be. So those are great accolades, incredible clients that I get to work with every day that keep pushing boundaries. And that's something I love is, my work, I never know what it's going to be one day to the next. I don't know who I'm going to be working with, but how you can bring and collaborate across different people to their strengths to help solve different problems is, where we strive.
Absolutely. And another project that you were involved in was the DFW Innovation Study in 2018. Tell us about that.
Oh, that was a wonderful experience. I was just back from maternity leave and got the opportunity to lead the DFW Innovation Study together with the DRC, SMU, and United Way. And what we were able to do was really look at the DFW region. So not just Dallas, but how we can make it more innovative. Learned tons about the region. We were the 7th most innovative city at that point in time. But then, what do we do across, talent, resources? We've got lots of money in the city. We've got 25 Fortune 500 companies headquartered here as well, which allows, a great incubation for innovation. So we came up with 10 steps that we recommended through to the DRC. We've now formed a talent council, which actually our Dallas managing director leads, Jorge Carrell, together with the DRC, and we have some action plans in place to hopefully keep attracting the best. And there's tons of businesses moving into the area every day, and hopefully we can drive the innovation.
Absolutely, and I think DFW's economy is so strong. What are you seeing on the front line? Because I know you deal with a lot of large companies.
Yeah, so I touched on a little bit the diversity of companies that are in the region. So we have products clients, life sciences clients, we've got travel, there's resources as well, so it's rich. So where travel is struggling at the moment, you have some of the retail clients in the region, as well as some of the comms and high tech big companies that are just kind of down the street, all doing well. So there's a lot of cross diversification of understanding what's happening in each of the different and collaboration across the different areas that drive innovation and are able to kind of keep it balanced. We don't know about eggs all in one box.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, look into your crystal ball. Mine is foggy. What do you see for the next year or so in terms of the economy?
I do think it's going to take 12 to 18 months to kind of fully recover. Travel definitely needs businesses to be back at work and in the office to be able to fully recover. Some retailers, some of our financial institutions are being forced, to be more aggressive in their plans with regards to becoming more agile, becoming more digital. Some are further ahead, and then just the power of analytics at the moment and being able to truly analyze, and use the data that every company has out there, especially as it comes to supply chain and getting product to market and where it is, and I think is going to be very, very important.
I know you have a wonderful company. Tell us what you like the most about Accenture.
It's got to be its people. I've been here for a long time and actually worked across the globe in different offices in different cities. But wherever you go, it's just the can-do attitude of the people and the empowerment that you get to basically go out and do anything that you want to do. Even though we're so big, we're pretty entrepreneurial at the same time as well.
Now, I have to out you for something. She has an addiction issue. She's addicted to the stars. So
I am.
This is a healthy addiction. So tell us about your history with the stars.
So I'm a competitive, a hockey player, field hockey player back in South Africa, and went to the World Cup. When I first came 10, 11 years to the States, there were new sports, basketball and baseball and football and ice hockey, and obviously I went to my first ice hockey game and I was hooked. Needless to say, I follow and tweet regularly to our captain Jamie Benn and Tyler Sagan, and make sure that we're being competitive and winning.
You told me that one of your gifts was season tickets. Is that
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. So after my first child was born, America, there's something like a push present that you get.
Yes.
And so my husband asked me what I wanted, and I said I needed season tickets to the Stars games. So that was my push present, and a couple games later, I was at every game.
Oh, I love that. And the little one that we saw there, what was his name?
Yeah, so that's Connor, and he's now 6 and just actually started first grade here in Dallas, and we're super excited about it. But yeah, he's been indoctrinated as well as his little brother Blake, so hopefully I can have my own little Stars team at home.
Oh, he's such a cutie. Well, what what is your prediction for the rest of the tournament?
The tournament, well, I must be honest, I didn't think we were going to do as well in the first game against the Vegas Knights, but they're going to be a tough team to beat. So I really hope that we capitalize and get 2 or 3. The Lightning just seems so strong at the moment. They killed the Islanders. So yeah, I just hope we have a good game plan and we believe in ourselves, and everyone just again brings their best selves and we play to everyone's strengths.
Outstanding. You have been an amazing guest. We're going to put your website up so everybody can plug in. Accenture.com is the website. Lisa Marais, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been fantastic.
You bet. And that's
Go
it for
Stars.
now. Go Stars. We'll see you next time.